Dang, son, look at that mountain. Look at that mountain. Anyway, the train's just coming up to the tunnel once again, so all you're gonna see is basically darkness for a little while. I wonder if it does actually light up the tunnel, or if it does just keep you in like perpetual darkness. Let's see. Also, one cool thing is you can see how loaded your train is in this camera. You can basically like cut about into the cabins, and oh Jesus Christ, he's got them sideburns and his twin sitting right behind him. Yeah, first class things are a little bit more fancy. Second class, oh no, it does light it up. Okay, it does light it up. That's cool. That's cool. Fine. Okay, so that is us just now for this. Can I demolish an industry? No, I can't. Fuck. I can demolish parts of an industry, but I can't demolish an entire industry. Which is slightly annoying because, yeah. It would have been ideal to be able to get the train tracks around here, but I could delete these fields and get the train tracks here, but then I can't get past this, so I can place industries. That's one cool thing I can do when I have the Munai, but yeah, little bakery. Yeah, we can't really do anything over there. Oh, the mail sorting center's pretty cool looking. You know, I might actually have to put additional wagons on this train eventually. 43, so our capacity for this train is 54. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Right now we've only got one town, which is Beaminster. I think once this starts opening up a little bit more, it'll become quite interesting. Forgive me a second. Alrighty, sorry about that one. Alright, let's, I still got an hour and a half of this stream to go, so let's get this shit show on the road, huh? We are going to, oh Jesus, I'm just noticing the shadows on this clip. Yeah, okay, so, our next port of call, oh yeah, this artificial delay is working a lot better. We're starting to make hella a lot more money with this train. It's still running at a loss purely because of how close it is, I think. Oh, actually, it's not that much of a loss. Jesus. Fine. But yeah, we need to commence phase 2 of our operation, which is going to be putting down a cargo harbor. I don't want. I'm probably gonna keep the port here for passenger stuff, as shitty as it looks. So this is going to be an exclusively passenger harbor, and I want you facing the area where the land is flattest, which is probably going to be here, I reckon. Let's get you as cheap as possible over here, which we have done. Oh, actually, it needs to be a large terminal with 2. This is going to be our starting conditions for our boat. Here we go. So this will be Port Ealing. And this is going to form the basis of the southern freight terminal. So all goods in this area are going to come down here. Well, actually, probably only to here. I'm probably going to do another freight terminal here because I'm going to need to carve out a canal for ships to get in and out of. Or at least I want to carve out a canal. Maybe we can have like a port and freight terminal. Yeah, we'll need to see. We'll need to see. That's all stuff for the future. So right now we've got our big ass port, which is fit for a large ship, which we'll purchase soon enough. We've got 1 million on the card, so we're going to get a cargo terminus station. Not planning for any yeah, we're not planning for any passenger services in and out of this. So what we'll do is we'll put you to here for 500 thou. And then, so if we see Port Ealing, and let's see if we can configure this. So the one thing we're going to need to do is we're going to delete all of those, and we're going to get them with you know, some more numbers in play. So let's get rid of all of this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's get these appropriately speeded. Which they... Oh, okay. I need Moon Eye. Let's just max out this loan, because fuck it. So, configure. Let's go back to these 19 miles an hour lines. We'll get you to here, you to here. Let's do you into here. I can do the same on this side. Now, hang on a minute. Can I actually put down a cargo platform? Okay. So I can do this on one side, but not the other. I wonder why that is. So now if I do a cargo platform here, we can do okay, so I can keep going on one side. So it's weird. It's kind of weird how this math tracks sometimes. I don't know that it necessarily always does. Let's use this opportunity to replace some of these outer buildings with cargo platforms, so cargo goods sheds. Let's make them opened to here and here. And then we can expand this up as we need to later on. Need to crack open my browser there. Is there somewhere I can make tools? There is, but it's over there. Oh god, okay, that's kind of slightly awkward. Fine. Fine. Oh god, I was wondering. I just saw this like icon of a train just Hail Marying it at warp speed down the line, and I was like, why is that? What's happening? But it's this. Do you know what? We need to manage this line. So at the sawmill freight, let's do load if available only. And then at the other end, we'll call you a minimum stop time of 60 seconds. That's what we'll do. That'll hopefully help. So yeah, this is interesting. I don't actually know how the platforms work here because there's no platform numbers on anything now. But this train effectively has the ability. So if we do Port Bumley cargo, Port Bumley. So if we manage the line, So you actually have the ability to drop into platform 1. Oh, which you can't do. Why can't you do that? Oh, it's because of the signal. Could not connect all. Yeah, okay, fine. So we need to get rid of you, actually. Yeah, so this needs to be the last signal before this one. So platform 1 is acceptable. Platform 2 is acceptable. 3 is acceptable. 4 is where we are going. Platform 5 is not acceptable. Platform 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we can stop at any of those alternatives. Similarly for this one, well, we want to pick up from platform 4 here, so yeah, there we go. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. That's gonna stop there and net us some money. Fine, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so I think we need to now have a little thunk about where we want this train station to be. So I either put it here and then it crosses the road. This is going to be a one-stop terminus, although it's quite a big town. I think there's only going to be one train that comes through here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So what I want is for the line to effectively come up and cross this road here. Come over here, come down this hill. Okay, let's just use our standard tracks and we'll do U into U. Too much slope. Why we've got too much slope? Let's just keep it level over the level crossing. Like so. And then we'll do U into U. And then we'll actually give this a little bit of space. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll do U over to U. And then U over to U. There we go. Oh, okay, these did not end up at the same height. Okay, tell you what, let's delete this. Let's delete this. And delete this as well. So let's use our terrain tool to flatten this for a hot minute. So I want everything to be this height. Okay, that looks derpy as fuck, Jesus. I want everything to be this height for just a little minute, only so that I can do this. So there's no dips in this road here, so that's good. And then if we do here into here, that's looking alright. And then here into here, there should be no dips between the tracks, which there isn't, and there should be no dips between the two level crossings, which there isn't. So now if we go and switch this to a 2-track level crossing and this to a 2-track level crossing, there we go. That looks okay. That looks okay. And then we can do the rest of these adjustments whenever. Fine. Fine. So let's start getting ready to put down the train station here. So let's do GWR train station. So we'll do this. I'm going to put it as a through station, but it is actually going to be a terminus. So, oop. Let's rotate you all the way around to here. Bring you around a little bit more. And then can I raise you up by 1 so that you're not quite so... Nope, okay, the terrain manipulation tool is now no longer working. So I think if we bring you to here. So Ealing Station, let's go to Misk, and if we do the cap end. Oh no, okay, it is too close. Okay, it needs to be just a little bit more. Needs to be a little bit further away. Fine. So there's another industry getting ready to close. So let's get ready to. I don't necessarily want this. I don't necessarily want this to be too far away, because then it's going to be hard for me to put yeah, it's going to be hard for me to put a station at. So we do have a little bit of an end cap here. Let's configure this again, and this is a terminus station, so we'll use slow speed tracks for this. Boom and boom. So slow speed, slow speed, slow speed, slow speed, slow speed, slow speed. And then we're going to put in a cargo platform. So cargo platform is going to go here and here. And so now we have a cargo terminus to this as well. So Ealing as a station is now covered. Can I do anything that like improves the look of this at all? No. Ugh, cargo stations are so freaking basic. Actually, one thing I can do to improve the look of this, let's delete this for a hot second. And then if we go to cargo sheds, we can just put a basic cargo shed down. And there we go, that at least looks a little bit more like the part. So we now have a station here in Ealing. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit a little path through here. No, that's going to be quite difficult. Because I could theoretically fit a path through here, but... oh, actually, there's only a tiny little house here. Yeah, if we get rid of that, that should be fine. Na. So let's do you into you. And then let's do you into you. We can connect this as a path. And then bring you round to here. And then change your direction. Cool. Righty folks, we're about to have some ads, so I'm gonna go play about with some trees and spruce up my cities and things. And I'll see you on the other side of a little ad break. Why not? For those of you that are subbed, we're going to make this area look a little bit prettier with the brushed tree tool. So here we go, we kind of fix the appearance of this. I do want the path to still be visible. Yeah, okay, that looks quite alright. Oh, there we go, we've actually got somebody who's taking the path. She's kind of struggling down the route, but she is in fact taking the path. Is there like mixed bushes? I'm not really sure if there is. I guess I could make him. Okay, that looks dog shit and out of place. Okay, let's try and let's trim our bush a little bit, folks. I don't mind if they are near to the side of. Okay, I can't delete this one for some reason. I don't mind if they're near to the path. I don't want them to be on the path. So if we look at this from her perspective, other than the fact that she's having a bit of a dizzying time, shuggling side to side, they are taking the paths, so footpaths are a viable strategy. And this is quite a nice woodland walk to get to the Yieldy train station. Yeah, okay, actually there's quite a few people taking this. So Ealing, what was not easily connected, so this was only connected to here. This is now much more connected, so actually this isn't too bad of a footpath that we have put in there. I'm pretty happy that we noticed that that was just a one-off little thing. So there's people going to use this footpath to get to and from the train station, which is pretty nice. Okay. So what we need to do is effectively connect this now. And I have to have a little think about how I do this. So if I can keep the train... If I can keep the train at this height, we can go down here, work our way down slowly, and then cross over here, which will be fine. Okay, I can make that work. So we're going to have a little bit of a scuffed level crossing here, I reckon. So I need to take my time with this one. So let's go to tracks and go back to our vanilla track. And I ideally want to get this one right on the gradient. We're then going to use terrain manipulation tool to flatten this to around about that height. Purely so that we can get the second track side by side with it without looking weird. Yeah, okay, there we go. That looks fine. That looks fine. So, from here, let's bring this over to here. And this over to here. And then we raise too much slope for rip. So, let's try and bring you as hard down as we can. You as hard down as we can. And funnily enough, if I do it in smaller increments, it is quite happy with me. So let's bring this just all the way along now. So fingers crossed that's not going to have any height differentials. Indeed, it isn't. And so now we can connect this up to this. Here we go. So that's fine. Okay. Let's make this quite slow track. Because this is going to be a big, complicated yard, so we're going to want this one as slow as is possible. So we're going to bring you straight out pretty much here. And then from here, we're going to start working our way directly upwards. So let's go to 15. And we're going to do this just in little half-height increments as much as we can. We need to try and get the curvature right. This should be a little bit easier, I think. I mean, I say that dip is pretty fucking far down there. Try this one up to here. This one up to here. Oh, beans. Okay, I might actually have to start doing that one earlier. Fine. Let's keep these guys here as a reference, and then let's just see what we can get away with here. So we'll start slowing this track down. So we're gonna come fill down over here. Fill down over here. Start the curving in, fill down over here. That's actually too much curve to the left. Fill down over here. Nope. Fill down. See, I feel like when it bridges, it doesn't want to go down, but yeah, okay, it actually does. Beans, 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 beansy, beans, beans. Okay. Fuck, this might not actually work for what I want it to. This might just be too steep a hill. I wonder if we can bring the tracks up here and then have them curl around. So almost like in sequence with these ones. So what we'll do instead, let's just get rid of all of this for a hot minute and see what we can do with that approach. So if we take our train tracks over here, let's actually just diverge this one off. So let's diverge it off to here, and you are looking actually okay. So you come off to here, and you come off to here. This is fine. So from here, we're going to start really dipping this track down as much as we feel we can get away with. You over to here. You to here. We can see it's starting to get a little bit steeper again. You over to here. This, I hate to say it. Well, not really, because I'm glad, but this actually looks like it's probably going to frickin' work. I hope. Yep, okay, so now we need to curl you in. Bit more. And then a bit more again. Oh god, this is gonna be so fucking tight. Too much slope! Fuck! Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's delete this and then try bringing this round again. I think the principle is sound. I just think I think we maybe brought it over just a little bit too soon. What I was trying to do is avoid the fact it gets actually quite steep here. So I'm gonna start a very gentle curve. Very gentle curve over here. Keep it going. Keep it going. This is low speed lining anyway. So this actually isn't too shabby. And then from here, I think we can come to here. And yeah, this is effectively going to fit. So now if we go to 30 and we extend this out to here. Let's have it come slightly upwards. Let's do the same with this one. And then, oh, actually, too much curvature. Yeah, okay, didn't think necessary about that. Okay, delete this part of it. And now let's try the 50 question mark. Too much slope. Are you shitting me? There is no way that is too much slope. If I do that manually, that is not going to be too much slope. So let's have you come around over here. And then come down. It's not. It is definitely not too much slope. Definitely not too much fucking slope. What are you talking about, video game? What are you talking about? Too much curvature. Fuck off. Guys, the game's bullying me. Okay, let's bring you over in a straight line just for 50 meters. Too much curvature and too much slope. Really? Fucking really? Do you know what? I'm actually missing a valuable opportunity here to do something a bit more sensible with this. So let's hold on to the startings of this here. Let's turn this on its head. So let's get rid of all of this. So we are going to do a cargo platform like we did there. So trains, buildings, cargo station, but we're not going to make it a terminus this time. We're going to make it an 8-platform, you know, deal from the side. So let's curve it around a little bit more. And so now I don't actually have to have it curve all the way north to then come, you know, northeast. Now all I have to do is curve it to the northwest and I can connect it right in there. So this is going to work a lot better. What I can do is I can... Oh god, I hate the way this looks. I might just get rid of it. Oh. Oh, whereas well, I was refunding the whole last station. Jesus, okay. Fuck me, I guess. Fine. Let's do a cargo station. Let's make it 120 meters and we'll just do one track. Okay. 120. What one gives me a large fucking station as the basis? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Alright, I don't know why you suddenly got side buildings on you, but I will take that. Yeah, okay. Alright. So what we'll do then, given the amount of times that we've effectively had to rebuild this, let's go ahead and delete all of this stuff. And we're going to replace these with cargo buildings. Like so. Still there, lurking, and still adding a few more mods. You know, whatever floats your boat there. Fine, I can't add any more tracks onto this. So here we go. So this is going to be our cargo terminus. So one thing I definitely want to do. Let's go to our let's actually reconfigure this station again. So we're gonna put a little bit of an end piece on here. I wish there was a way of doing this with the normal track, but there honestly isn't. So let's put some end fencing on. We'll do it here, which will let us do it here. Can't do it here, annoyingly. Let's do it here, let's do it here, let's do it here, let's do it here, and then here. No, okay, actually, do you know what? I was gonna have a plan, but I might actually just tweak that plan just a little bit. So let's get rid of this bit of end fencing, and this should let me put in, yes, should let me put in this low speed track, which is good, which means I'm going to be able to connect this forestry industry, going to be able to connect this mine. Fine, it's all coming up. Hibble, who the fuck is messaging me? Let's see. Okay, fine. So the last thing we want to do at the Port Ealing station is we want to put in these. Oh, this is track that I need to put in. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So we'll do this as a crossing here, so that people can get over to this last one, so they can use the platform to come over here. So this is going to be a dead end. Except for here, and this is going to connect these industries, and then this area here is effectively where the main junctioning is gonna